Hey YouTube. Wednesday afternoon. Happy hump day, everybody. I'm going to show you something when you're taking dehumidifiers apart, air conditioners apart, whatever. I've never taken one apart before. Now, air conditioners I have, I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about. I always wondered what made them steel. Okay, see these things? This is in with an air conditioner, generally an older model. See that? It's attracted to the magnet. Now you go to the edge, it's all copper. It's all copper, but there's a little piece of steel screen in there, as you can see. Look at that, see? The magnet wants to hold it. And then here, nothing. Boom. Now, I took one apart, give you an idea what it is. I hope you can see this alright. I'm going to bring you around this way for a quick sec. Everything in my hand. Boom. Whoop. I lost a piece. That's one of those items taken apart. You get my meaning. Let me take my glove off for a sec here. I can handle this stuff just a little bit better. Now, one there, one there. Now picture it. See, it's the same thing. Two coming out, one going in. See, this one actually had just a wee little skinny one. But anyway, same idea. Now you can take them apart. See all these little white beads? That's what's in there. I'm going to say that's a catalyst. It's a dryer. I'm guessing when the Freon goes through it, it has to dry. See, if you look at this closely, it's full of holes. And there's a fine screen on the other end of it. Now, when you stick a magnet to it, the only parts that are steel is the screen. See? That's it. Otherwise, the rest of it is not magnetic. Hey, I picked up some other junk on my tailgate. See, just those two items. So when you're touching it with the magnet, that's what's being attracted in there. A lot of scrap yards will not take that even as number 2 copper because it's got steel in it. Number 2 copper is allowed to have solder, paint, but no steel on it. You can have plastic, you can have this shit stuck to it, you know, that insulates it from sweating, because that's on all of them there anyways. Your fridge, your freezer, your air conditioner, your dehumidifier, they're all the same. They all have the same basic function to get the humidity out of the air. A lot of them do just a little extra, like an air conditioner to a dehumidifier gives you cold air on top. That's just the bonus part. But anyways, they do the same function, so this little guy is in there. So cut open, that's all the steel that was inside of that. Now I'm going to cut this guy open, and by the looks of the magnet, it just has one screen in it. Right in the middle. See, he's not on the edge. He's right in the middle. Boom. As I go to this edge, nothing. So I'm going to cut them. All I did was use my side cutters right here. That's how I keep my knife intact. You normally, in case you're wondering, this is where I've been hiding my magnets. Boom. This knife sticks right there. So okay, I'm going to cut this guy open. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. Hopefully you can. We'll investigate together. I don't know if any one of you... So that's all number 2 copper now. So that's good stuff to keep. Move all this stuff out of the way. These 2 pieces are steel. We don't want them. Scrapyard don't want them, see? Kind of a bummer, right? They look so coppery, but they're just stained copper. So They go in the scrap bucket. So I'm going to check this guy again. Boom, boom, boom. So he's right in the middle, as you can see, because the magnet doesn't stick to copper. See, right there in the middle. He's not on this side. He's not on that side. So we're in the middle. I'm going to cut him open. Yes, it's a little tricky with a side cutter. This one's actually harder to do. I'm going to cut these guys off, get them out of my way. That's all I do, give them a little cut. They bend right off. See that? Pinch, boom. Copper's easy to work with that way. That's all number 2 copper. So now we're going to try this again. This one's a little sturdier. There we go. I got my hole in them. Just more extra scrapping to do, that's all this is. Oh, he's a slippery little bugger. I'm hoping you can see half of what I'm doing. You can't, bear with me. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a light split. I know everybody's saying get the saw out. I don't want to get the saw out. There. Now he's going to quit moving around on me. Okay, I don't understand why you're not cutting this time like you did earlier. There we go. See, we're on this side of the screen. So that's clean now. See? No steel, no nothing. So that's number 2 copper. There's our screen. I'm thinking I can pop them out like this. I don't know if it's brass or what the screen is made out of. He's got his little steel buddy in there. Ah, this one's totally different again. It's empty. There's nothing in it. So they just screened this one. That's why it checked different on the magnet. Okay, that explains it, why it was just magnetic in the middle. Like I said, they're all different. I've never taken one apart before. There you see the steel thing in there. He's not very big. There, boom. He's out. See, simple hand tools. Let go. No more sticky. There's your little bugger right there. The screen is not magnetic, so the screen's probably stainless. But it's pushed in with this little guy. So, just an FYI, if you ever throw that stuff away, like in my scrap bin, don't do that anymore. You saw how long it took. I don't know how to edit, so you can't say, oh, you edit it out all the time. Scrap Kingdom was complaining about everybody edits out the hard part. There you go, King. Simple tools I use, for now it's number 2 copper in the copper bin. What did I waste? Oh, maybe 2 minutes of my time. Right? Maybe 3. for a couple little bits. Now these here, they got copper and aluminum. You can't put that in your copper bucket, at least not here. They won't accept it. I can put it in with my dirty aluminum, but not dirty copper because it's another form of steel with the copper. Copper is not allowed to be with steel over here. So I have irony aluminum there, so it goes in that bucket because that's a different irony than this. I'm sorry, I might be moving too fast for the camera to catch up. So I put it in with that stuff. So yeah, getting little bits done. This horde has slowly been moving backwards. My dehumidifiers are all busted up. It's all garbage. Nothing good there. I still got this motor to pop open. See that? They give you a really nice copper motor too. I'll show you if you're interested. I take it apart. Doesn't take much to take these little guys apart. This is what operated a fan. Since there's only one fan on these, being a dehumidifier, you know. Pair of channel locks. It's one of your best buddies when you're a scrapper. Boom. Cast aluminum. Cast aluminum. Iron aluminum. Copper motor. Look at that. That's so easy to take apart. You come across one of these, snip all those in half, flip it over, pull them out. Make sure you get that little steel guy off of there. But I'll worry about this later. It goes with the rest of the stuff. And I'm going to do motors later on, not now. But these guys, doesn't take much to clean them up. I put this in the vise, pop that out. Don't forget the little rubber plug. There's a plug in there because that's how you oil these motors. Back then you could oil everything. There's another plug for the other. Just keeps your bearings going. That bearing in there. I'll show you how easy it is to take that apart. I'm going in me shed. I know I'm not English. And I've been corrected on the Spanish. They're not called Mexicans. They're called Hispanic. Thanks, Bill. Bill from Scrapping Together. He told me his wife/girlfriend is Hispanic. I think you guys, if you watched my other video, I commented on that. My little goofy rant. Don't take it to heart. It's just a goofy rant. Can you see that all right? I'm just going to pop out the steel. It's in the vise. Screwdriver. Boom. There we go. Sometimes they look like brass. That one doesn't. Always check with a magnet. A little bit of stuff in there for the oil. You now have clean cast aluminum. Do the same thing with the other half. Boom. It's just a cover that's snapped on. Here's your bearing. Yeah, check it. I know there's steel. Get the crap out of it. Boom. Done. It's in there. Throw that in your tin bucket. There's more on the floor. I always have more on the floor. So it's in with my cast aluminum right there. See, I had a couple of those today. That's one. That's the other. Oh, I have 3 of them. There's the other one. They all look the same. See that? They have the same MO. One vented, one not. Yes, keep scrapping. I was watching Apartment Scrapper. Thanks for the shout out on your channel there at the end. I saw that. That was pretty cool. He happened to comment on mine last night or this morning when I just happened to be watching his at the same time. Go figure. So I have a couple vacuums yet to take apart, shop vacs. That's an older model. One peak horsepower. I think they're like 6 or 7 horsepower now. Look how rusty them screws are, but they'll come apart. So I'm slowly getting it. Look, my shred pile is starting to climb again. I haven't even been out scrapping. My wife is going to take pictures of those when she gets home. We're going to post the posts, because Junking Fool in Poorville, he suggested to advertise them, maybe get 50 bucks for them. That'll be more I get than steel, right? So why not? I have to get at these guys yet. He needs Freon, he needs a good cleaning. I might have him sold already. This guy, I think he's gonna, yeah, that's right, he was de-freoned already, so he's not gonna do anything. I'm not a big fan of that. I like dials. That one doesn't have dials either. That old girl does. That's what I like. So, what am I hearing? Oh, look! Egg beater. Cool. Yeah, they fly over checking these tanks all the time. The big refineries. So anyways, that's a little update on that. So you come across one of those little goofy things, you know. Now I'm not sure, but you can see them on the side of the compressor motors also. But those are definite steel. But like when they're in the copper line, all they are is a filter. So that's what I'm thinking, a filter, right? Keeps the dirt out of the compressor if anything gets in there, keeps the moisture out, like especially when they got all these little beads. I do believe that's called a catalyst. I've hauled that shit before, not that tiny. It's usually in the nugget form for in the plants. And big super sacks is what they call them. They're about 3,000 pound sacks, 4x4 by 6 feet tall. Like 4 feet wide, 4 feet long, 6 feet tall. Like wide, tall. Okay. See? Mother Nature's drying my clothes again. Wind is out of the southeast. This generally means rain, but according to Fox 2 News, Detroit, there's no rain until Sunday. And Sunday's the first day of fall. So it'll coincide perfectly. So there we have it. Oh yeah, I got him to rip apart yet too. There's a lot of cast on there and a little bit of steel. Looks like more plastic than steel. Yeah, I plugged them in, turned them on. Holy moly, was he ever loud. I think bearings are gone in it. So, like I said, try them out. Apartment Scrapper was scrapping, loading the van. He had a shop vac in there. I told him, I says, we just sold one last night for 35 bucks. Little Stanley steel one. Somebody threw it out. We got it for nothing. Dirty inside. I cleaned it up, plugged it in, tried it. When the vacuum sticks to you, I think it's a good one. Just like these guys. That one I did purchase about 10, 12 years ago. That guy was free. Works great. That's why he's here. I got another one identical to him in the basement. One similar to him, but one size bigger. It's in the basement. I got scrapping also. Hey, you throw them out and they still work. I'll take them. I can sell them. There's that other computer I got to do yet. So I have 2 of them. I don't know, was that the one that had the viewing window to the side of it too? No, it did not. So, okay. Like, subscribe, and share. Enjoy the sunshine. I'm pretty sure from here to the west coast direction, the sun is shining. According to the news anyways. I don't know about, well, no, Chicago I think was getting a real, no, sorry, Parkman Scrapper, your area, neck of the woods, Wisconsin was getting a little rain today. So stay dry. Like, subscribe, and share. Or not. Have a nice day.